Good morning, friends. Teresa from Star Stylist Homestead. Well, today is my son's birthday, so I am going to make him his favorite cake, red velvet, which is basically a chocolate cake with food color. I said, why even bother making it red? Anyway, they look good. If I can find it, I'll put a picture I had made when I was making cakes and cupcakes and cookies and all that, of one I had done before. Came out really good. Anyway, back to it. I have, I think, everything together. So here we go. Okay, I have my flour right here with my bowl and my sifter. I am going to add, I believe it's 1 teaspoon of baking soda to this. A teaspoon. Eventually, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, okay, and our 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa, which is right here. Into the chocolate, my friends. Oh, I love the smell of this chocolate. Oh, and when I make my homemade chocolate pie, wait till you guys see that one. Okay, I'm going to mix it all together. Oh, and preheat your oven to 350 degrees and get your pans ready, which I already did. My oven's been waiting on me. Okay. Okay. And now I'm going to put it in my sifter. Get it all nice and sifted. Make sure it gets all blended well. Just makes it easier with my whisk. Okay, all nice and blended. Now, I'm going to, over here, I think I'm going to bring you over here a little closer. So I should open my butter here, seeing that I need it. Half a cup. This has been out a good hour and a half. You don't want it, you don't want it too soft, but you want it room temperature where you can put your finger in it. Okay, so we're going to put this right in the pan. Bowl. Sorry, friends. But I'm going to eventually chop it up so it blends a little better. Okay, I'm going to put that on. Just get that going for a second. And I have my sugar. 1.5 cups of sugar. Oh, I moved that so that I could bring you over here and forgot. See. There we go. Okay, that's going. So now I'm going to add my sugar to this. I love this thing, but it's definitely for a liquid. Okay, we'll let that go. Get that all mixed in. You want it to look not smooth. You want it to look like snow. I'll show you what I mean. See if you can see that. It'll take a minute. Yeah, that looks good. See? Now, we're going to do our eggs one at a time. Let me put this back down. Just start mixing that in. I'm going to mix this one and then I'll put the sides down. Just make sure that all's getting all incorporated in here. Alright, now I'm going to add my vanilla to this. I want 2 teaspoons. I realized if I just dump this in, I wear it. So now I just dump it over to the side. It only took 58 years to wisen up there. Okay, and now we have 3/4 cup, if I can get it off the counter, of vegetable oil. We're going to add right into that. I know, it seems like a lot of oil, doesn't it? It is a lot of oil. Now we have our buttermilk. I added the vinegar right in with this to make it buttermilk, as you can see. Gonna add that all in there. Oh yeah, that looks yummy. Can you see that? Ooh, look how creamy that is. And now we're gonna add our flour mixture. So all at once. Just go slow, otherwise it's gonna puff up at you. Okay, get that going really good. Put your sides down, make sure you don't have no clumps of flour in there. Oh, this smells divine. But I love chocolate too. Bet you guys didn't know that. Sweet's kind of my thing. Yeah, see that flour? Just want to get the bottom too. Alrighty. Okay, that's all nice and moist. So stop blending. Let's wipe some of that off so it doesn't end up on my hands. And now we're going to do red food coloring. 1 teaspoon. I said 1 teaspoon. What do I grab? A 1/2 tablespoon. I'm just going to do it like this. Liquid works better. I have the gelled. I'm going to try that one, see if that's enough. Don't think it is. You know what? Let's use this side. Yeah, that should be good. There we go. Turn it up to high and get it all mixed in there. Not sure if you guys can see that red. Let me make sure I got it all. No, I didn't. Alrighty. Let's give this one more quick mix. Alrighty. Now I'm going to bring you over here. We have our pans ready. Now you can just butter your pan. I buttered it, put a little butter on the bottom, and put my parchment paper in there. Oh, that looks like yummy. Look at that. And what I'm going to do is use my scale to make sure they're about the same amount in each one and zero it out. Okay, it's zeroed out. And we're going to fill our pans. Okay. 1.58. See how close I get. That was 1.58. My friends. So far, this is at 1.44. Oh, 1.6, 1.68. And this should even that out. Not too bad. I got an eye. And spread this one. Not even sure you've seen me spreading that other one. All right, my friends. Now, to put them in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes or so. So, here we go. I'll do 30 minutes. Whoa. I'm going to do it at 25 because I did just say that my pans might be a little big. So I'm going to test them at 25. I'll bring you back and let you know what I got. Hey, friends, I'm back. Look at these, and then I'll tell you what not to do. Okay, I put them in the oven. They just came out. Just take your knife, spatula, whatever. Just make sure they're not sticking to the sides, and mine weren't, which is a good thing. What I did that you shouldn't do is after my 25 minutes, I went to go set another timer. I'm like, what the heck? That cake, is nowhere close to being done. I shut the oven off. So I stuck them, I put the oven back on, stuck them back in at 15 minutes, and they're perfect. So that's what not to do. So now we're going to leave them on these racks for about 20 minutes. Let them cool in the pans. Then I'll flip them out of the pans, and then I'll bring you back. I have all my stuff ready to make my frosting. We're going to make a cream cheese frosting and then decorate. I'll be back. All right, friends, I'm back. I'm having to use my husband's phone because mine is uploading. I'm having a problem uploading the first video for this, so I'm hoping that I can get it by transferring, but anyway. Okay, I'm going to make the frosting. The cakes are over there, just about cool. So here we go. I have 1.5 cups of butter, softened butter, but not so soft that it's melted. So I just chunked it all up. And we're just going to mix that together real quick. Oh, that sounds yummy. Chuck this. My blade's off again. Okay, I have my cream cheese here. Again, this is soft, but not too terribly. You want to have it a little cool. I'm doing the same thing, just chunking this up, adding it in. Get all that yumminess. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, let that go for a sec. Okay, my vanilla and salt. I need, I think, 1 tablespoon. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. 1 tablespoon. And a pinch of salt. Or 1/8 of a teaspoon. Put that in there. And then we have 4 cups of powdered sugar. This, I'm going to add a little bit of it at a time. Of course, that came on that side. On low. Otherwise, you know what happens. I'm sure I'll show you here in a minute. Let's go this side. Let me bring you a little closer here. I hope I can upload that other video. And I think it's given me a problem because it was like 17 minutes. Okay, let's get that mixed in. Get that sugar all down on the sides. Ooh, that looks yummy. Smells yummy too. Usually I'd use my buttercream. I wanted cream cheese frosting today. Because I should have asked my son if he liked cream cheese better. Get some of that frosting off there. Oh. And there we have it, my friends. Let me just make sure that's all incorporated here. And it is perfect consistency too. Yes. Yum. Okay, let's bring you over here. And of course, look at those. They came out perfect. Okay. Yep. I'm going to let those cool just a little bit more, and I'll be back to decorate. Alrighty, friends, here we go again. Make sure this is up. Cakes are cool. I had to put it on a board because he's in there sleeping still. So we are going to start decorating this a little bit. I grabbed this one. I grabbed my other spatula, my off handle, and I'm using this one instead. So let me grab it. I'm not going to worry about that side because I'm going to put the top back on, or the other piece back on, or on top. Okay, that should be good for now. And then we're going to put, I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm going to, though, to have a nice flat top. I'm going to set that upside down on there. Now, what I usually do, but because this came out the way it's actually supposed to, nice and flat, I usually take the top off and use that for decoration. Crumble it all up and use it for decoration. But it came out the way it was supposed to, nice and flat. So, here we go. Now let's use this one. Oh, I love the smell of cream cheese. This is a nice big cake. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let you guys go. You do not need to watch me try and get this cake right. Because this is all I'm doing really for now, is putting the frosting on. So, I'll finish putting this on. I'm going to put it in the fridge, let it firm up a little bit, and I'll be back. And I'll either show you what I'm going to do to decorate, or just decorate it and show you the end result. So, I'll be back. Okay, friends, this has been the most miserable video to make. Oh my word. I just took the cake out, and I'm not even going to mess with anything else. I'm going to leave it like this and just do a quick decorating on it just to get this done. So I'm going to, I can't even find my tips. So I'm just going to decorate it like this, because you know what? No matter what it looks like, it literally will go down the same. I don't even have my turn board here. It's up in the closet. So I'm just going to do a quickie. Well, I guess that worked. Something worked on it. I have had such a time uploading it. It's taken me hours to try to upload the video, and oh yeah. We finally got it, but yeesh. Let's see. I'm just going to do something weird up here. Just to add some more cream. Because we need all that sugar, right? 4 cups. I tried putting my star tip on it and it didn't work. So this is going to be good enough. I just don't want to waste the rest of this. Because I would if it wasn't on the cake. Whoops. How about we fill this in right here? This one's a little too far away. That's one way to use it. Look. We'll do a couple small ones. How about that? There. My sides here are not quite filled in. I was going to do colors and everything. I'm going to have just enough, I think, to go around here. And if it looks pretty, I'll put it on the front screen. Air bubble. Do one big one right here. Voila. And there you have my son's birthday cake. I was going to, that's good. I was going to do the dinner video. I'm doing a roast for him. Roast and potatoes and carrots, onions. Boy, is that off. That's hilarious. I think that's the worst cake I've ever made. Look, it's not even in the middle. It's yummy. But because I had so much problem getting this video going, I had to keep my phone hooked in. So I had to wait on the cake, and I'm like, oh, good Lord. So now I got to put my roast in there. Let me show you. I mean, my potatoes and stuff. Let's close all this mess. This is what you're going to get of the dinner video. How's this? I'll tell you real quick. Oof. Stay away from the stove when you open it. I put my roast in. Salt, garlic, salt, pepper. Ooh. Onions. Look at this. Doesn't that look yummy? That is, let me get a spoon. That's, what's it called? Cream of onion soup mix on top, along with my spices that I put. Matter of fact, I think I want to add that in to the juice. Yeah. And then I put my beef broth in there. I mixed up a slurry, 2 tablespoons of flour and about a cup of water. I guess I could have used the rest of my beef broth in there, but I didn't. So I am going to just mix all that in so that it makes the gravy as it finishes cooking. I have all my potatoes and carrots cut up right here. I'm just going to add them all in because this has been going for over an hour. So another 45 minutes or so. Dump those bad dogs in there and get them. There's a couple more pieces of onion, but that's all right. Get those in the liquid to cook. Yeah, that smells amazing. So, and I mean, it was easy baking the cake and doing this. Now I'm going to shove this back in the oven. Time it for another 45 minutes. And we'll have dinner and then dessert. And I'll bring you back for that because I can't wait to taste it. Friends, I have to tell you, dinner turned out amazing. That pot roast was so delicious. And it was moist. I started about 2 o'clock. Actually, it was like 2:15, something like that. I started it. It's 5:30 right now, and we've all just ate. I'm telling you, that's probably the best pot roast I've ever made, and it was the easiest because I literally just, it was all defrosted. I threw it in the pan, added a couple cups of beef broth, did my garlic, salt, and pepper on the meat, and then I dumped 2 packages of Lipton onion soup mix, the dry mix, over the top, threw it in the oven for 1 hour. And then you seen what I did. I threw all the potatoes and carrots in and cooked it for another hour and a half. I took it out, set it, and I only added the extra half hour at the end because the meat was still a little tough. And I said, you know what? And I cooked it on 375, not 350. I said another half hour is not, because the potatoes and carrots were done, but they still had a little crisp to it. So I said they're not going to mush in another 30 minutes. And they didn't. They came out perfect. I mean, perfect. And the flavor, when I added that roux, I've never done that before. I've always made the roux after with the juice on the stove. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to mix it right in there, see how it goes. Because this video was miserable to make, as I've said already a few times. That worked out perfect. It wasn't super thick, but I really don't like it super thick. It was just enough that if I hadn't done potatoes and I did mashed potatoes, it would have been perfect to put over mashed potatoes also. I forgot to make bread because I wanted to make some bread or biscuits or something. I forgot to. So I had bought fresh hamburger rolls the other day. I just took those out, buttered them, and it was perfect. I mean, bread's bread, right? So yeah, that is a must make. I mean, and I kept it covered the whole time. The meat fell apart. The potatoes and onions were perfect. Potatoes and carrots. Even the onions were perfect in there. So that's just an FYI. I hope you enjoyed this video. And next comes the cake testing. I'll be back. And probably the looks of the meat too, because this is an after. I did that video first. Had Jeffrey taste test before he even ate his dinner. Excuse me. And so it's probably going to be a little backwards, but that's okay. Okay, friends. I get to cut the cake. So I'm going to cut it while he's out here. Just to see. Need tissue here. Oh, nice and firm. Clean that off and get a nice piece. Do you want it on a plate, Jeff? Huh? Let me grab my thing here. We're on aluminum foil. Watch it. Look at that, my friends. Doesn't that look yummy? Let's get a plate. That little thing right back there. You want to do the taste test, Jeff?
mouthful of potatoes and meat.
I know, but you gotta. I'm gonna let him do the taste test first, and then I'll take a bite. Is it good?
Good.
Good, good?
Good.
Tastes like chocolate cake. I'm looking forward to this. And then that. So, there you have it, my friends. I'm going to put that cake back in the fridge for now. And I'm going to enjoy my dinner. So, you guys have a great night and enjoy this video because it was miserable. I love you. Thank you for being here. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you again on the flip side.